Now, having said certain things about data, let us try to understand these data need to be put into a meaningful form, and that one way of doing is by way of tabulation. Okay, under tabulation we will understand the different types of tables which we generate for different purposes, but they are broadly classified as objective types of tables, coverage, and nature. Under objective, it depends on the context, purpose, and it depends on the level, whether you are going to make the table for a strategic level or at an operational level. Operational level would mean more of data, whereas strategic level you need summarized form. Okay, suppose you are in a corporate presentation and the directors would like to know the summary of it. They are not interested in the specific operational level data. Okay, so that is why the objective types of table will have a purpose, it has a context, or it is about an issue. Suppose some breakdowns are happening, okay, then you have to focus on where exactly is happening, like that. Or it could be for consolidation, a financial consolidation, or the stocks positions consolidation, so many things. Coverage is really operational. Okay, you cover the entire data from the base level. It could be attributes, it could be entities, it could be time frame, or combination of this, subtotals, grand totals. So in a two-dimensional form, you are able to put all these things, giving a wide coverage of all aspects that you wanted to reflect in the table. And nature is basically referral tables, indices, okay, or benchmarks. In fact, nature or these reference tables or the referrals can also form part of coverage table, wherein you are able to compare with the data also. Building a table depends on how much data to be presented without making it clumsy. That's very important. There are several possibilities are there. Okay, depending on one's imagination and innovation, you can make a very meaningful table or tabulation. Now let us move on. This is just an example of showing several entities, sub-entities, and also variables. So you can see that in a two-dimensional table you are able to represent so many things: 2 data sets, 3 sub-entities, 2 main entities, variables, attributes. So it depends on one's imagination how you would like to, but more importantly, if you have a clear objective, you can focus and make an excellent table for thorough analysis. Now let us move on to graphical presentation. This is very important because graphical presentation provides a very good insight immediately because you have a visual impact. So there are dimensional diagrams, typically a line diagram or a contour diagram, histograms, that is bar diagram or bar charts. In fact, bar charts are extensively used across several statistical data. Simple bar charts are there, cumulative bar charts are there, deviation bar charts are there, subdivided bar charts are there. We will see by way of example what are the purpose also. And you have a pie diagram, pictograph, and cartograph. So these are the different forms by which the data can be presented graphically. Graphical data presentation with advent of computer graphics and high resolution visual devices with animation has immense visual impact and enables one quickly to grasp. Data presentation in descriptive statistics plays a major role for easy and effective understanding. Now these are the typical charts. This is a typical line diagram, simple way of expressing the data, and that is a simple bar chart or histogram. And this is a deviation bar chart wherein favorable and unfavorable events are shown, like profit and loss, or probably recoveries and deaths, like that. And clustered stack diagram says that building one over the other, say for example you can build a cost, profit, and then markup prices for different products so that you can compare them. So you know how much of cost is there, how much of profit is involved, and how much of markup you have done, like that. So it is a stacked bar diagram, and cumulative bar diagrams are very helpful in immediately realizing whether the growth is exponential or whether it is plateauing or whether it is coming down. All these things can be observed in a cumulative diagram. So all these are a very nice way of expressing the data so that one can very easily understand. And pie diagrams is basically percentage related. Pie, the share, okay, you can see the different shares in 100%. And pictograms is basically to show with the respective picture. Say for example, this could be sale of cars, and this could be the so many hours has been spent in internet time or whatever it is, like that. So that is a pictogram. And finally, cartographs are basically demographic related. It could be for your coronavirus spread over the various states, or it could be the parliamentary positions, or the tickets, or the voter banks. So many things we can express by way of cartographs. So let us finally conclude. While graphic presentation of data gives a quick cognitive information because of visual impact and brain remembers images more easily, there is a limitation as to how much information we can bring in such a presentation without making it clumsy. So graphical presentation generally is summary information. On the contrary, tabulation of data brings more information depending on what and how we enrich the table. The scope of data presentation depends on how much one can be innovative, and it brings greater details and insight for statisticians and data analysts for deeper understanding of inferences. However, a judicial combination of both tabular data and graphic presentation makes descriptive statistics more effective and useful. So this is the way we can use the tables and graphical presentations in a very effective manner for elucidating or eliciting descriptive statistics. Dear viewers, with this session we have come to the end of descriptive statistics almost, except one descriptive parameter, measure of association, which is correlation. Correlation has got a lot of connotation or a lot of relevance to prediction and forecasting. So correlation and regression, they all go together, which I will be taking it up subsequently. I have presented the descriptive statistics in a very systematic manner, starting from mean, moving on up to data presentation, skewness, kurtosis. I hope you have enjoyed these sessions. Please do subscribe, and we look forward to meet you in the next session. Thank you.